Practice English conversation. Doing housework together at home. Daily English listening.
I feel very sleepy today, Mark. My mind feels heavy and slow. When I think about housework, I feel less energy inside. It makes me a little tense in my chest. I wish I felt more motivated right now.
I feel the same way, Anne. My body feels tired even before I start. Thinking about cleaning makes me feel bored and quiet. I do not feel ready in my head. It adds some pressure to my mood.
I notice that pressure too. It feels like a small weight on my thoughts. I want to help, but I feel lazy inside. That feeling makes me uncomfortable. I do not like starting things like this.
Yes, starting feels hard for me as well. My thoughts keep saying I should feel better. That makes me feel a bit guilty. I feel slow and unfocused. It is not a good mix.
When I feel like this, my motivation disappears. I feel sleepy and serious at the same time. Thinking about doing it together helps a little. Still, my energy feels very low. I wish it felt easier.
I understand that wish. I feel calm but also stuck. My mind knows it is important, but my feelings disagree. That makes me quiet inside. I feel unmotivated right now.
It helps to hear that you feel the same. I feel less alone with this tired mood. My tension is still there, but it is softer. I do not feel excited at all. I just feel dull.
I feel dull too, like my emotions are flat. Housework feels heavy in my thoughts. I feel no rush, only delay. That makes me feel lazy. I do not like that about myself.
I try not to judge myself for this feeling. Still, it is hard to accept. I feel pressure to feel ready. That pressure makes me more tired. I wish my mind felt lighter.
I also judge myself too much sometimes. It makes my mood worse. I feel sleepy and slightly annoyed. Thinking about it does not help. My motivation stays low.
Even with this low energy, I feel a small sense of responsibility. That feeling is quiet but present. It creates tension inside me. I do not know which feeling to follow. That confusion makes me tired.
I feel that confusion as well. Part of me wants to rest. Another part feels uneasy about waiting. Those feelings sit together in my mind. It makes me feel unmotivated and slow.
Talking about it makes me more aware of my feelings. I still feel sleepy, but clearer. My motivation is not here yet. At least the tension feels shared now. That helps a little.
Yes, sharing it helps me too. I still feel unmotivated and tired, but I feel understood now. That gives me some comfort. We can stay with this feeling for a moment.
I feel a bit calmer now, but still very tired. When I think about housework, I feel a small sigh inside. It feels like it always waits for me. That thought makes me slightly annoyed. I do not feel angry, just quietly unhappy. My energy still feels low.
I know that feeling well. I feel calm too, but not motivated. Housework feels like a dull cloud in my head. It is not heavy, but it stays there. That makes me feel bored inside. I wish it did not take so much mental space.
Sometimes I feel it asks too much from my mood. I want to feel relaxed, but my thoughts resist. It feels unfair in a small way. I notice a soft complaint in my mind that makes me sigh without sound. I do not feel proud of that feeling.
I have that soft complaint too. I tell myself it is not a big problem. Still, my mind pushes back a little. That creates a quiet tension. I feel tired of thinking about it. It slowly drains my mood.
I also feel that drain. It is slow but steady. I start to feel less positive without a clear reason. That makes me slightly frustrated. I want to feel easy, not resistant. This small struggle stays in my head.
Yes, it feels like a small inner argument. One side wants peace, the other side feels annoyed. That argument makes me feel tired again. I notice it in my shoulders. It is not strong, just constant.
When I notice that, I feel a bit impatient. I wish my feelings were simpler. I do not want to complain, but it happens anyway. That makes me feel slightly guilty. I try to stay calm with myself. It helps a little.
I feel that guilt too. I think I should be more positive. When I am not, I feel disappointed in myself. That thought adds another layer of tiredness. My calm feeling becomes thinner. It is still there, but weaker.
Even with these thoughts, I feel less tense than before. The complaints are mild, not loud. That makes them easier to accept. I feel a quiet honesty in them. They tell me I am still tired. I try to listen without judging.
That is a good way to see it. I also feel the complaints are gentle. They do not push me hard. They just remind me of my mood. I feel calmer when I accept them. It makes the tiredness softer.
Accepting them helps me breathe easier. I feel more balanced inside. The annoyance is still there, but smaller. I feel patient enough to continue talking. That feels like progress. I am glad we are sharing this.
I feel glad too. Sharing makes the complaints feel lighter. They do not sit only in my head now. I feel calmer and a bit more open. The tiredness stays, but it is manageable. That feels okay to me.
I feel more open now when I think about it. My thoughts are clearer than before. I notice my worries without fighting them. That makes me feel calmer inside. It feels good to understand myself a bit more.
I feel that change too. My mind feels less crowded. I can see why I feel tired and resistant. That understanding feels gentle. It makes me less hard on myself.
When you say that, I feel understood. It helps me relax more. I see that we share similar feelings. That connection feels warm. It makes the topic feel lighter.
I feel the same warmth. Knowing we think alike helps me breathe easier. I do not feel strange for feeling this way. It feels normal now. That brings me comfort.
I think understanding does not remove tiredness, but it softens it. I feel less pressure in my chest. My thoughts move more slowly. That calm feels honest. I like staying in this space.
Yes, nothing changed suddenly, but something feels better. I feel more patient inside. My worries feel smaller now. I feel steady when we talk. That steadiness helps a lot.
I notice I am not blaming myself anymore. That feels new and kind. I feel more balanced in my head. Even the small worries feel manageable. This shared feeling gives me trust.
I feel that trust too. It feels easy to agree with you. I do not feel alone with these thoughts. That makes me feel supported. I am glad we reached this point together.
I feel steady now when I think about it. My thoughts feel calmer and more open. I like the idea of sharing the mental load. It makes me feel supported inside. That thought brings a small sense of relief. I feel more positive than before.
I feel that support too. Knowing we are on the same side feels good. It takes away some quiet pressure. My mind feels lighter with that thought. I feel more willing inside. That calm helps me stay open.
I notice a gentle confidence growing in me. It is not strong, but it feels real. I feel less alone with these thoughts. That makes the idea feel fairer. I feel comfortable with this shared feeling. It brings a soft smile.
I also feel that gentle confidence. It feels easier to agree now. My worries do not feel heavy anymore. I feel balanced when I think this way. That balance feels healthy. I like staying in this mood.
This calm makes space for cooperation in my mind. I do not feel rushed or forced. I feel ready in a quiet way. That readiness feels natural. It makes me feel respectful toward both of us. I trust this feeling.
I trust it too. It feels simple and clear. I feel more patient and open. That openness makes things feel possible. I like how steady this feels. It gives me comfort.
I feel good about continuing with this mindset. It feels fair and kind. My tiredness is still there, but softer. I feel calm about sharing responsibility. That calm feels strong enough. I am glad we reached this place.
I am glad too. This shared calm feels supportive. I feel ready without stress. My thoughts feel clear and gentle. That feeling feels right. I want to keep it.
Vocabulary 5 new words. Share. To do something together. Example, we share the work at home. Fair, equal and right for everyone. Example, this plan feels fair to me. Support, help or care from someone. Example, I feel support when we talk. Willing, ready to do something. Example, I am willing to help today. Together, with another person. Example, we feel better when we work together.